Hey, yo, what the? Hey, yo, what the?
It appears she noticed him looking, plus she was pretty nice about it too. Next we got a guy with a remarkable talent.
When it comes to stuff like this,
everything's gonna be okay. Please don't fight. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't argue, baby, don't argue. Don't argue. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't argue, baby, don't argue. Don't argue. Everything's gonna be okay.
Everything will be okay, man.
Everything will be okay.
Let's go. That's a W.
I'm broke.
I don't care what the we have to go through. I'm gonna go through it with you. We're gonna go through it together. Listen, if you gotta stay with me and find a job, we're gonna sit all night going through applications together. I will not let you fall. You understand me? I am never gonna let you fall. I'm always going to have your back. You're not broke. You're fine. You got us. And I got us too. So I'm gonna be here for you. Always. Okay? You understand me? We're gonna get through this. I'm not gonna let you go down the drain. I love you for who you are, for your personality, not for what you got. I don't care if you're rich, you're poor. I don't care about none of that.
Now that is what you call a real one right there, cause she was just motivating him to become the best he could possibly be. Next we got a bit of disappointment.
I was talking to this guy and he was like, I travel for work, and I found out he's a DoorDash driver. No, dude, that's not, no.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Should the ex-wife of a man who won $273 million in the lottery get some of the jackpot? After all, during their 15-year marriage, she supported him because he didn't have a steady job. Well, now the lottery winner's ex is speaking out in an exclusive interview with our Les Trent.
She's the just-divorced wife whose ex-husband won $273 million in the lottery. Mike Mursky never had a steady job in their 15-year marriage.
They are no longer together, so there's pretty much no way that she could get the winnings. But let's continue.
We had a dog. He took care of the dog.
And when they divorced 5 months ago, she was ordered to pay him alimony. Now, at age 53, this regular Joe is mega rich, leading to all sorts of debate. What's the right thing he should do? He should give his wife 20% after. At least 20%?
20, huh?
15 being only 15%. First reaction.
I had already seen that somebody had purchased a ticket at that store, and I thought, there's no way it could be him, and sure enough it was. I was shocked.
Eileen says the lottery jackpot doesn't change the way she feels about Mike. The marriage did not end on a happy note.
Now that you have money, it doesn't mean that I want to come back.
Mike reacted this way.
$270 million does not make me appealing to her. That's what she said in the New York Post.
Do you believe her?
I don't care.
Don't care.
She didn't have a chance of getting back with me, and I don't want her back, so.
We asked divorce lawyer Kelly Chang Rickard for her take.
He bought this ticket post the divorce several months after the divorce was finalized. He bought it with his separate money. He won in its separate property, and she has absolutely no right to it.
And there you have it. Plus he could get her a gift if he really wanted to, but it didn't seem like their marriage ended really well. Next we got some influencer exposing some high standards.
I don't like 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers. In exchange, he gets to not embarrass me and breathe my air. I think it's pretty fair. I think we're even Stevens. Otherwise...
How about no? They're simply just not used to that. See, it's 2024. You're going to be making money. You're going to be spending that. You're not just going to be sitting there spending all my money while you're sitting on yours. You're going to be spending it. I don't care.
More often than not, of all the relationships that you've had, do you end the relationship or does the guy?
I've ended every single relationship.
What about you?
I've also ended every single relationship.
How many relationships have you been in?
3.
What about you?
3.
What about you?
Mostly me.
How many relationships have you been in?
4 or 5.
What about you?
I've ended them all, I think like 5. I've ended them all and I've only been in 2.
What about you?
5 or 6, and only once has somebody else ended the relationship.
What about you?
75% me, 8 or 9 relationships. 4 relationships and I've ended all of them. Ended all 3.
Whoa.
When things happen to get a bit tough, you cannot quit, because there is pretty much no such thing as a perfect relationship. Now this next dick is just pretty unbelievable.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
So I'm texting this girl and she keep asking, what you doing, what you doing? I'm like, man, I'm at the mall, I'm about to get me some cologne and she was like, oh, okay. And what you gonna be doing after that? I had to go ahead and block her, bruh. Because what you're not gonna do is you're not finna keep asking me what you doing, and then when I tell you what I'm doing, and I say I'm about to buy me some cologne, you don't send me half the money. That's unacceptable. That's just low effort. And I don't care that I didn't ask you for the money. You should just know. You should read my mind. You should understand that if I'm buying me something, why aren't you chipping in? Why aren't you pitching in to help me get whatever it is that I'm trying to buy?
These are so hilarious yet so effective, cause he is just simply showing how the nonsense can appear. Next we got some sympathy for those known as overthinkers.
If you love an overthinker, there are things you need to know. Their neediness isn't simply neediness, it's fear. I promise you, no one is more tired by their overactive mind than they are. They live with it every day and wish they could live life without the dozen hypotheticals invading each moment. But they can't. It's sometimes difficult to see, but there is beauty in overthinking. Those people who are most afraid to hurt are also those ones who love the most.
New cut? Who this?
I'm gonna start to get something to eat from McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
I just got $100 haircut. Do I look like a McDonald's?
You better take him to Capitol Grill.
I don't even know my name no more. They keep calling me handsome.
Well, handsome of that over.
For free?
What?
Oh, no. If you are not paying for a haircut, you do not get access to me. And McDonald's, fast food, into this temple? You better go find somebody else. Once again, we are requiring the best. And if you can't meet those standards and or your pockets do not come to the right caliber, you better go find somebody else, because it's not going to work.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
So apparently it seems like the new phrase is drizzle drizzle. Plus we've got to admit that this is top tier trolling right here. Next we got a great breakdown of some unreasonable standards.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year?
That's so cute. No. With inflation in this economy, I absolutely could not. I don't think that he could afford our groceries.
If you're looking for a partner to jump up your quality of life, and that's the only reason why you're trying to get with them, is because you want to marry someone who's going to increase the financial quality of your life. If that's the only reason why you're looking for them, red flag. That's not going to sustain a marriage. I'm not saying you want to marry someone irresponsible, but you could be marrying a very good guy who cares for you, who's going to work hard, who's going to work on developing his own skills, his character, who's got career ambitions, who plans on doing the things that it takes to put him in a better financial position. And you're passing on him right now because he can't afford to take you shopping at Whole Foods. But if you already shop at Whole Foods, it means you can afford to take yourself to Whole Foods.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
It's diabolical to want your partner to treat you the way that your dad treated you. As a man of integrity, there's almost nothing less attractive than this. You make yourself easily replaceable when you're in this kind of situation. I guarantee that he loses respect for you over time, and you lose respect for yourself. This is a form of emotional regression, and I want people to understand that dignity and equity are more important than luxury.
But then you'll often hear that she doesn't want to treat you like your mother does, which does not seem to really make much sense. Really hope you enjoyed these clips today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.